Gary, congratulations.
Thank you, Phil.
Safely through from the group stages. Again, another ton-topping average. Just sum it up for us.
Not quite as good as last night, you know. The second last leg, when they took that bill out, I went, oh no, this is going to be trouble. But the last leg, yeah, it went well. You
two just bring the best out of each other, don't you? That was played in good spirit. You laughed and joked at the end. What is it, the chemistry between you two that makes this happen?
Well, people look at Michael as if he's still young. I've known him for, it's over 20 years. I've been playing against him for, what's he now, so 22 years at least. I think he was 14 the first time I met him, you know, and he was like Luke Littler back all that time ago, you know, 20 odd years ago. So it's, yeah, you know, and we know how well he's done darts since then.
I spoke to you earlier in the week and you said it wouldn't be good if he lost to a part-timer again. Did you remind him of that?
No, that's a joke, you know, we've had things like that. Yeah, but no, it's like I say, I've been fortunate in this world to stand on stages with Taylor, Van Gerwen. Now it's Luke Humphries. Who knows who the next one's going to be? You know, money's on Littler, but the amount of players that are coming through, I think it's going to be a hard next few years for these boys.
You keep telling us when that floor game comes onto stage, you'll be dangerous. That's now 2 good performances in a row. Are we now seeing the 2015-16 version of Gary Anderson on this stage again?
I didn't feel good tonight. You know, I was surprised it was over 100, to be honest. There was a lot of loose starts and missed doubles, you know, snatching first few legs. I think the first leg I made a complete mess of, you know, and the second leg was about the same. But, listen, it is what it is. You know, you've got to play darts and hopefully you win. If you don't, it's not the end of the world.
Gary, congratulations.
Thank you. Done.
Is a game against Michael a game that you get more up for than any other opponent?
Every game's the same. It doesn't matter if I'm playing Michael Van Gerwen or a 98-year-old granny in an exhibition. I'm there to play darts. You know, and it's the same with the kids. You know, I was doing it in Ireland. I missed a 9 dart against a youngster. I ended up going crying. His dad says, "Why you do that?" I says, "No, it's no beating me. Even though he's only that size, I ain't losing." No, it doesn't work like that. You know, it's like you don't mean to do it, but once you start playing, it's like I ain't going to lose. You know, and it's you want to win, even if they're that height doesn't matter. So, yeah, you just want to play darts.
You talked about Luke Littler. You'd have your money on him as the next big star. Are there any other names that maybe you played against?
The way you say it, Ryan Joyce, Mikey Dedeker, Richie, Ed House, he was fantastic in the Europeans, and there's so many more behind that who can play good darts. I mean, Luke's special, but there's a lot of these boys not far off him, and it was like Taylor. When Taylor dominated, everyone was getting closer and closer, and then they started to pass Taylor, you know, and it's the way any sport, isn't it?
Luke Humphries going out tonight, shocked to see him fall out of the tournament with the way he's been playing?
That's no really. No, really. You go to a Pro Tour, you've got 128 dart players that can all play darts, and it's as simple as that. Luke's been, honestly, he's the last 2 years, to me, best player on the planet. You know, but these boys are getting that way as well. So there's no mugs now, no mugs whatsoever.
Cheers, Gary.
Gary, last night you said that it's all about it can all change the next day. You could turn up and not be the same guy again. What do you try and do to combat that? Is there something, because you've done it before a lot?
I turned up and it wasn't as good as the night before, did it? It's no, but yeah, when he hit that ball to make it 4-4, I did say, well, I can't say what I was thinking. But I went, oh, here we go. But yeah, no, last leg stuck in. You know, it's been a while. Kept me calm, and yeah, we nipped it.
Can you sustain this, and can you finally win this?
I don't know. What's it? What's the next legs? Best of what?
First to 10, first to 16.
That's it. Yeah, listen, I think as long as I'm playing and keep playing and don't sit about, I struggle with the Europeans because it's 3 matches in one day. You've got your early session and then you could have 4 hours off, you could have 6 hours off. What do? Do you sit about for 6 hours, or do you go home, fall asleep, wake up, and then it's all cabbage, you know? But yeah, it's hard, but this is a day at a time, so hopefully I can stick in.
Gary, we mentioned we saw Luke Humphries come out of the tournament. At the level that you're playing at, though, are you now the favourite to lift this trophy for the first time?
I didn't know. I watched YouTube this morning. I think I didn't even see myself. 112 beat me. I thought I was 113. But listen, I played with Ryan Cyril. We've on my kids' life, so help me God, we have not practiced since January last year, so coming up for a year. But if you ask Ryan how I was playing in practice, 114 is not good enough to beat me. And that's how the practice was going. In the room, me and him, battering the dartboard, fantastic, you know, so, yeah, yes, I can do it. That's over 100 legs, so I'm sure I can do 10 legs.
Do you
or
reckon
more.
you're the most naturally gifted player that we've ever seen?
I'm going to say yes, because I tell you I don't practice, and I don't practice. Nobody believes me. Stick a camera, follow me about for a year, and we'll see. Get some other boys to do it, and we'll see what happens. You know, I really don't, you know, but I've played darts a long 30 odd years. If you don't know where the treble 20 is by now, it's take up another hobby.
We've seen what 113 was it, 104 there. Are the other players now going to be scared of you in this tournament?
Nobody's scared. The days are long gone. You know, you used to have players that were playing Phil Taylor. They were beat before they even played. You know, so it's youngsters don't care. You know, like that's what I like about Luke. You know, at that young age, they don't care who it is. When they get to a certain age, you start. This thing's a bad thing. You know, you start thinking, oh, I'm playing him. He's playing well because I've got Michael Van Gerwen, and that's when that takes over. That's when the game becomes hard. But the youngsters just now don't care who they play.
Cheers, Gary. Thanks for talking to us.